Hello, hi everyone, welcome to Things Beautiful. So, today you're going to see my top 5 favorite antique box collections. Alright, let's get into the video. Alright, so let's get started with box number 5. So, this is actually an antique box. It is not a vintage or a remake. This is an original antique box, and it's kind of pretty detailed. And if you can see, it's like kind of really heavy, and it could also be called as a Jolly box because it has like lots of holes. I'm gonna bring it closer. So if you can see that there are holes on top of it, right? So that is why it is also called as a Jolly box. So if you want to search for these boxes, you can definitely use the keywords as Jolly box or antique Indian antique boxes. So as you can see in the front, it has a latch, and you can definitely use a lock to lock it, or there are like special kind of locks for these boxes. If you search online, you can find those locks as well, and you can use those. For now, I've used these boxes to store all the Legos. So if there are small specific Lego parts that are missing, this would be our first place to go look for it. So I want all my decorative items to be functional as well. So that is the main reason, and I try to use it as much as possible to make it functional as possible. So for now, yeah, I'm using it for storing the Legos. So the box, if you can see, it maintains its original patina, and on all the sides it has details, and this is kind of an octagonal pattern. At the back, you can see that it has like 2-inch hinges that makes the lid stay in place, right? So that is the front side, and you've seen the back too. So that's all about this box. Let's go to the next one. Alright, so this is box number 4. So unlike the first one, this one is more of like a oval design, and it's not that heavy as that of the first box. It is pretty lightweight, but again, this one is antique, and the handle, if you can see, almost resembles close to the first one, and it has the same like one lock, the other one that you saw, and you can open it, and if you can see inside, it is not polished. It kind of maintains its original patina, and for now I've used this to store my like small jewelries that are like very similar to each other. So I've just stored them. I'm going to definitely add another video to share my like jewelry collections, but this one I'll just show a sample. So this is like a pink pearl Jaipur jhumka. So this one is like a kind of gold finish. It's a fashion jewelry. It's not a like a true gold jewelry, but it's just a fashion jewelry. So as you can see that it's pretty lightweight, and you can see that the lid is kind of tilting on one end. It's because it's pretty lightweight, and it has details on all the sides, and it also, if you can see, maintains its original patina, and at the back, unlike the other one, this one has only one hinge. So that is a major difference between this and that, and also the shape. But again, like, this one is antique. So that's all this box is. Let's go to the next one. Alright, so this is box number 3. So if you can see, this also maintains its original patina, and the top is a little different with the dome shaped top and the ring as a like a holder. The front, if you can see, the lock is kind of different from the other boxes that you've seen. So usually we close from top to bottom, right? So this one, the latch, it's kind of goes from bottom to up. So that is the main difference. So this kind of reflects the southern Indian craftsmanship, and it is detailed on all the sides. The back, if you can again see the hinge, it kind of is different from the other two designs. So this is also an example of a traditional South Indian craftsmanship. So that those are the reasons I mainly said that this is like a temple box, because that closely resembles all the design details that you can find in a southern South Indian temples. So that's all this box is. I think we can go to the next one. Alright, so this is box number 2. So if you can see closely, this box resembles to the one that you just saw earlier, except that it is brightly polished. It's not completely repolished, but it's kind of antique finished. The ring holder is different, and the latch is mostly shaped like a fish. The If you can see inside, it's not polished inside. It's just maintains its original patina, and it's kind of weighs like the same as the previous box, even though it is like smaller than the other one, but still it weighs similar to the other box. The design, again, it's like really intricate. It's been designed on all the sides. So the previous box, I was in love with that box, the temple design box, so I was looking for another one exactly like the same, but I found this one that closely matches that, except that its design is slightly different, but still beautiful. It's so pretty. It's detailed on all the sides, and if you can see the back, you would know how exactly the hinges resemble to the older ones, right? So yeah, so these both boxes are my like really favorite ones. So that's all these boxes. You can go to the next one. All right, so this is my top favorite one. So this is box number 1. So it's very close to my heart. It's mainly because of the craftsmanship. So this is made using the original lost wax method technique. So without any machine intervention, it's completely handmade, and it's beautifully detailed. So if you can look closely, it looks like as if it's been hand carved, right? So it is. So it has no machine interventions, and if you can see at the bottom, it has like small footed kind of thing, so that it gives you an elevated look when you keep it on a coffee table or on a shelf. So it is not hinged. It just has a cover, and for now, again, like I've just used it to store some cards and my jewelry. Yeah, so if you can see closely, you'll know. So the finish, it's not completely like perfect. There are imperfections, so that is like very common in a handmade thing, but it's really heavy, very pretty, and it's been like polished to some extent. An antique finish is done to bring out its true beauty. And Yeah, so those are the like slight imperfections, but adds a lot of character and beauty to the box. Yeah, so that is the main reason this is very close and very dear to my heart. So that's all this boxes. So I'm going to share like how we can find these boxes in other websites, not necessarily from eBay and Etsy, right? So from other websites, I have like few websites for you to show. Like we can go and see how what are those websites and how we can find them. All right, so I told you that I'm going to show you the websites that you can find similar boxes, right? So let's start with Indian Shelf. So that is the first one. So let's type Indian Shelf, and as you can see, yeah, that is the one, indianshelf.com. Again, like this is not a promotional video or promotional ad for that website. I just wanted to share where exactly you can find these products. So I'm just going to go into the web store, and there on the top advanced search you can search for Dokra box, or you can search for brass box. So now I'm going to share the boxes which is very similar to the ones that I showed you, right? So that's why I'm typing Dokra box. So as you can see, that box is very similar to the ones that I've shown in my previous videos and even the one that I just shared, right? So let's go to the next page. It's kind of slow. Yeah, so not necessary you have to search by Dokra. You can also just search brass box. I'm going to show that to you as well. So this is page number 2. As you can see, there are some items that's already sold. I'm going to just search for brass box also and show you the results that you get. So you get lots and lots of options, and I think there are like 19 pages, so you can just scroll and view them at your own convenience and find and look through the ones that really interest you. So I'm just showing you like few more options. So yeah, so this is called a chapati box, so you can see that over there too. So lots of options that you can see. So not necessarily just for the brass box you have to visit this website. There are like lots of other decor items, other brass items that if you're really interested in. And the one that also catches my eye is the spice box collections. It's very, very intricate, very detailed, very colorful. It's so uh, pretty. So some of those are already sold, if you can see here. So, and there are like lots of options. It's like there are multiple drawers that you can select from, whichever you want. The one that I chose now was 12. So okay, so the next one we are going to see is shop.gada, which is, if you can see on top, you'll see shop.gada.com, and you'll get into this website, and you can again do the same things, just search for brass box. So this website is kind of seasonal, so they do update products on a regular basis, so not necessarily that you will find the brass box always. So it so happens as they go about their updates, that is when you will find if they have those box collections. So make sure you check it out on a frequent basis so that you know when they have an updated list. And you can also sign up for their promotional list, so you would get to know their recent updates as and when they upload new things, they bring new things to the site, right? So I'm just showing you other things that you can find. There are wall hangings, there are beautiful pictures. Yeah, lot of options, lots of home decor, Indian home decor. All right, so those are the two websites I really wanted to show you. I hope you like this video, and if you really like the video, please subscribe. And thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for your time for watching this video, and I really appreciate your time. But make sure you please subscribe, like, share, and also feel free to add your comments. And in the next video, I'm going to catch you up with another a set of beautiful collections. Thanks again. See you. Bye.